Hello, I'm Nicola from Daisy and Grace, and today I am going to show you how I do English paper piecing, EPP. I use freezer paper for my hexagons. Sounds a bit weird, but it works really well. You can adhere this onto your fabric. It makes it really portable. We have two sizes, the 1/2 inch hexagons and the 3/4 inch hexagons. They iron onto your fabric, so they become really portable, no need for pins. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So here we go. I iron this onto the fabric. As you can see, it's adhered nicely. It's not permanent now, so don't panic. I'm going to trim the edges round, and I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing, and some tacking thread. Now these stitches don't have to be perfect because they're all coming out eventually. So I'm just going to be doing a running stitch. The first stitch though, I just do a little back stitch just to secure the thread. You don't need to knot this, and actually if you knot it, it's harder. So I'm just folding the fabric over the edge of the paper and stitching. This is a great job to do in front of the TV. You can get loads of these made while doing that, and as you get used to it, you get quicker. As you can see, my stitches aren't brilliant, and they're nearly at the last edge. And when we come to the last bit, we'll fold that over, and I'll come up there, through there, and then I'll just come back up again just to keep those edges together. Snip my thread, and there's one done. As you can see, my stitches are terrible, but it doesn't matter because I've got a hexagon now. So these are some of the things that you can do with your hexagons. This is a small 1/2 inch hexagon, and as you can see, I've got quite large, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. It's just a nice little project to have on the go. Now I'm going to show you how you can remove some of the papers and reuse the paper. You can reuse the paper up to about 4 times, as long as the edges haven't got too crinkly, and it still adheres to the fabric. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to just take the tacking thread out of this one. And you can do this if you're going to make a cushion cover. You see how easy that came out. You can then reuse this hexagon to go around the edge, so you can take out of the centre and work outwards, and as long as you've got a row of paper in your outside edge, you should be fine. So that's how you do that. I'll just show you how to join two hexagons together. So I've got one prepared, and this is the one I've just made. You do right sides together, and I'm just going to slip stitch that edge. Again, note you don't need a knot. If you leave your towel like that and go into your next stitch, and that loop, just put your needle through the centre of that loop and pull tightly, and that will knot it. Now you don't need to cut that end. I'm just going to do one more of those knots there. You don't need to cut that end off because I'm going to sew that in as I go. So I'm just slip stitching over the top edge, along there, and I'm trying to just catch the fabric, not the paper. But don't panic if your needle catches the paper. The paper will still come out. So here we go. Last one. I'm going to do one more knot. I like to do 2. There we go. And that is done. Snip that off, and that's joined, and that's all you have to do. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this small tutorial, and hopefully see you again soon, but until then, take care, bye.